Hi, I'm Allison. I am a devoted Living Well Planner user and happy to share some of my success stories regarding the planner today. So a little bit about myself. I am a wife, I am a mom, I have a 4-year-old and a 1.5-year-old, and I'm also a social worker and a life coach. So I originally bought my first planner a couple of years ago and have been using it to stay organized, keep track of appointments and deadlines, do some meal planning, things like that, and it's been great. I love the cute design, I love the page layout, I love the goal setting options, the positive quotes, and it's worked well for me. However, this year I've been using it a little differently and have gotten some amazing results. So I wanted to share a little bit about what compelled me to try this and some of the awesome outcomes that I've experienced. So I just celebrated my 6th wedding anniversary, and every year my husband and I take a picture of ourselves in the same spot and holding a picture of us on the previous years. Kind of a fun tradition that we started. But I realize every spring as the date approaches, I am telling myself, okay, gotta lose 10 pounds, fix my hair for that upcoming picture, you know, kind of silly thoughts like that. But being a life coach in that area of work, I love to get to the bottom of patterns in people's lives or why I do the things I do. So I kind of wanted to see if there was something to that. That was a silly example to start with, but it kind of made me think big picture. Were there other areas of my life where there were patterns where where I could do something about it, basically? So I learned a lot. So I'm going to tell you about how I use my planner not just to prepare for the future, but as a reflection tool to kind of get a snapshot of my everyday life. So I'm still keeping track of appointments in my planner, but every night I'm jotting down a couple of notes about the day. For example, worked out today, 90% healthy, things like that, significant things that happened, to give me an idea of what goes on during the day and how it affects me. So that was surprisingly insightful. For example, I found that I'm really clever at self-sabotage. When I have an exciting or important event coming up, there are periods of time where I'm really motivated to feel and look my best. And mysteriously, a few days before an event, I kind of crash and let go of goals, things like that, and wind up kind of self-sabotaging my progress. So seeing that on paper helped me prepare better for things like that. Another awesome result I've had is that looking at a bad day in my planner kind of allowed me to see a bad day for what it really is, and that's about 1.5 inches of paper in a vast array of goodness. In the past, I would become discouraged and basically immobilized if I made some bad choices during a day, and I'd think, either I've got to start over when it's a Monday, or, well, forget this, I can't get back on track now. Now, I'm able to see, well, that's nothing. One day is nothing. Surrounded by all of these days of good choices, it's easy for me to just get back on track. Lastly, it's no coincidence looking back that the days that I'm alone with my kids, there tends to be a lot less structure, and I would be writing notes like exhausted, didn't get anything done, things like that. So seeing that has helped me really prepare for those days. The night before, I'll plan a couple of healthy meals, and probably the best thing that's come out of this is in my must-dos, I'm actually writing on those days, enjoy life, enjoy the moment, enjoy my kids, as opposed to do every piece of laundry in the house, don't eat any carbs, and basically setting myself up for disappointment and failure. So I didn't really expect for all of this to happen, but it has been amazing. It has been amazing to be able to get a snapshot of my life and set myself up for success, anticipate the ebbs and flows of my nature, and just be kinder to myself in the process. So thank you to the Living Well Planner for being the perfect vehicle to help me with this. You know, I was already using the planner, so it's just been perfect to bring along with me for this new purpose and be my partner in crime. So thank you for listening to my story, and have a great day.